Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Off the Record. My name is Pamela underscore D, and I am joined with my co host, Big Moss.
Hi guys, how you doing?
I'm sitting here watching Mr. Moss running around his
Yeah, I
little.
didn't. I was in the studio and I was like changing my shirt and I was like, oh, she could see this shit. That's what
Yeah, no. Anyway, you didn't remind me. Hello, Chris. How are you? Welcome to the
oh, I'm in the
welcome
room.
to Off the Record. So today we are going to talk about. We actually have a topic. We're going to talk about. We're going to
One
talk
topic
about
shot,
one
super
topic.
cool.
It can be hopefully last an hour. Um, so we are going to talk about.
So many jokes, so
We're
many
going to
jokes.
be talking about traveling, where we've been, where we want to go.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
if we've been to these places, what did we do? How did we get to these places besides like plane? Like what kind of like adventures you had getting there or while you were there. So
Hair in my nose.
so Big Moz. Ooh, fun, right, Chris?
um, I've been to Charleston twice to see my family, and then we went to Disney World for a bit, and that was fun. Got to see my other family, which I didn't realize I had because I was a stupid baby. Um, I
A
think I was
stupid baby. Okay.
13 when I first went on a plane. I actually started my YouTube channel 5 years ago in Charleston, visiting them, and then we went to Disney World for like a week, and then we did that like 3 or 4 years again. Um, but just Charleston and back, and then all this crap happened, so can't really
Yes.
go anywhere. But I had fun, and there was one time at Disney World where I was on this big travel bus, and apparently I look like a geek or a nerd or idiot, but this girl sitting next to me, um, well, I was wearing sunglasses. Thank God. I was just sitting there. I was just like, where the hell are we going? And I was looking over like very slight because I didn't want to be like, what are you doing? She was on her phone, like taking a selfie of herself. And I was like, oh my God. But I look over and her camera is facing towards me and she's taking pictures of me. So there's some girl that has 14-year-old pictures of Moss. I mean, if you look up Trevor Moss, I'm on the internet already. But please don't look that up. But don't look up Moss.
Trevor Moss.
Don't do it. I don't. But yeah, she was like taking pictures of me. I was just looking, and I was like, just trying to look away. I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna make a big fuss about it. But yeah.
Yeah.
What have you traveling? What was your travels like, Pam?
I have been to since I was born in the Philippines. So I
What?
I was born in the Philippines. Yes, I was born in the Philippines. And so I have been from the Philippines um to the United States, and I've been to Florida when I was like 3, and I saw Mickey Mouse, and Mickey Mouse scared the crap out of me. And so I screamed like a girl and like real like high pitched. Oh my god, and I was scared to death. And
Yep.
then um I've been to let's see, where have I been to? I've been to Texas. I've been to the United States side of uh okay. I just drew a blank on
Idaho.
Niagara Falls. Thank you. Niagara Falls.
That's cool.
I've been to Minnesota, I've been to Michigan. Um Apparently when I was a baby I was in Hawaii. Um uh but I don't remember it cuz I was just a little baby. And let's see. Where have I been? California numerous times.
That
I've
was
been to Vegas. I've been to where I live now, which is Arizona. But mostly I've traveled by car. I have been on planes several times, but yeah, traveling on traveling in a car is probably my, fond memories with family and stuff. So, one of the audience members says they've been to Thailand.
He's been to Thailand, is he? Oh my god, I can't
Okay,
imagine you
you
going to
you 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 do
Thailand.
realize that Thailand does not have that accent.
No, but the person talking does.
Yes.
I know who it is. Chris. Yeah, yeah. Fridge idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah.
So, where would you like to go? Like, would you like to go to another place in the United
Heaven.
States?
Um,
Would you like to go like overseas?
no, so before I do say anything about that, in this day and age, kids or anybody will just say, um, without disrespect, whatever the word is, like it's like, like without disrespect, whatever the saying is, it's like, hell no, I wouldn't go overseas. It's like, um, respectfully, I'm not gonna go to a place where I can't understand anything. The signs, I can't understand that. I'm not gonna go to a place where, pickpocketing is I've heard pickpocketing is a big deal. Um, Jumping, stabbing is a big deal in places like Italy and France. So I don't think I'd go to a place where I can't understand what they're saying. With all
Right.
due respect, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Um, yeah, just somewhere in America. I don't know, probably California. 'Cause ooh, that's where I was born, but I don't remember anything because I was one. My father probably showed me around, but I wouldn't know because he was never there.
See, I wouldn't mind going back to the Philippines to see um like where I was from and the culture and um eat some like genuine food from the Philippines, like not stuff that's like over here now. Um but then I also wouldn't like I have friends that are in the UK. I wouldn't mind going
Okay,
over to the UK and
so
seeing
but they
stuff
still
there.
speak like English,
Well, yes, they do.
but it's kind of like a countryman where it's a little bit different, but you can still it's still like American speaking.
Yeah. The people in Thailand are so nice.
Yeah, if you don't piss them off, everyone's
You
nice.
know. Um yeah, if I could travel, I wouldn't mind going overseas and going to the UK and stuff like that. Um but because of the fact that I am in a wheelchair and in a motorized wheelchair, and it is hard for me to travel on airplanes because airplanes do not have
Yes, they
the
do.
accessibility to put a wheelchair in the seat. At least for what I don't know. What the heck is, oh my gosh. Funny, ha ha ha. Um at least they don't have, from what I hear, they don't have it. I could be totally wrong. I mean,
I've
I
seen
haven't
people
I
in
haven't
wheelchairs.
traveled. I haven't traveled since I was like a teenager, like early teens. And I had
Yeah,
like a manual wheelchair at the time.
yeah. I'm about to be 19. Probably with like episode 5 or 4, I'll be 19. Maybe I can do a
If
pod.
we last that long.
We can do a podcast on my birthday. That'd be cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Not,
If
no,
we
I'd pro-
if we last that long and we don't get canceled.
no, I'd probably cry in the middle of that shit. Because last year, my friend, best friend Logan, I've known him for probably I, th- what? How many years is kindergarten? Like from kindergarten to so 13, 14, 15, almost 15 years.
We make you feel old. Okay, Chris.
Well, you are. So anyway, yeah, he sent me a birthday text that's like 18 years old. We're finally adults. Can't believe it so fast. And so I was opening. I think already told this on the podcast, and this has been happening on other podcasts of people be like, "Yeah, you talked about this." But yeah, he sent me that, and fuck you. There we go. But uh, yeah, I was reading a birthday card, and it was playing like this funny song, and I was just crying. And everyone was like, and my grandpa was like, "You told me it was a funny song. This is fucked up. He's crying." Like everyone's like, Like you guys, whatever. But it was. I don't know how I'll take 19, and the next year I won't be a teenager. So that's just.
No,
It's
once you hit
just
20, you go downhills from there.
I
I'm
see where you
kidding.
see where I can tell.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
just think. So, back to the travel topic. We always get off topic of these things. So, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be, and why?
If they could speak English, or if I had a translator, and
Well, you do. It's
and he
called.
wasn't a
There's an
lion
no wait.
dickhead.
There's an app on your phone. I don't know the app, but
Google
there are
Translator.
and it will translate. You know what? You need to shush. And there's
Oh my
apps on your
lord.
phone that you can translate stuff.
Yeah. Um. Probably Wakanda, or probably Africa. Yeah, yeah.
Why
Just
Africa?
because I was on. Do you know what the first T is? It's a
Freshen people that don't know what it is.
So the first T, everybody, it's like it's a sponsor. The first T, it's like a club where you join, and it's all around the world, or I don't know, all around kind of United country of the states. And it's like a golfing thing where you take lessons, and like there's 3 different rankings of like good or like shit, good, pro, and I was playing in the not shit but the good league, and there was this African dad who I could tell he was African because he did not speak. He'd speak English. I'm not gonna do the accent, but it was very like Wakandan, if that's how you would say that. It was very African, and like I didn't understand it, but I thought it was so cool the way he was talking because it's not like hi, how are you? It's like not gonna like he was like, hello, how are you? That sounds Asian. Anyway, but it just sounded cool on how they talk and stuff, and
Right.
their culture is super cool and how they live and stuff. So I'd want to go down there, and if I had money, I'd go down and help as much as I can. So
Right.
I'm not gonna be one of these millionaires or billionaires that just give like $20,000. That's like so fucked up.
I watch on
Oh,
YouTube. I watch this vlogger. He's a food vlogger, and he goes around with his wife and his child, and they go to different countries, and they eat a lot of food, and they interact with the people, and it's very interesting, and like the types of the culture and the food that these people eat. Like a lot of these um places that they go, um when like we're used to like pizza and hamburgers and stuff like that, and they eat like
beans on toast. No,
no,
that's
they eat like
so gross.
stuff that I wouldn't ever think would be edible.
Yeah,
Like, okay, they're going to like eat,
whale's
the
tongue and just different,
yeah, they're
just
gonna
like crazy, like Americans thing is like what the hell, but it's like
yeah,
this is this is our culture, So
like when they eat like a whole entire fish, like a whole entire fish, like
I
the
could do that.
head, like the
Oh
carcass, like
god,
everything.
I've seen a person in my friend group eat a fish eye, and
Yeah. Well, I mean that's for
it was still flopping
the
around.
the Asian community eating a fish eye is very like symbolic, and it's very like, you know,
Yeah.
it's what they do over in Asian countries is they eat fish eyes.
Well, I like fish eggs, whatever the hell that's called. That's
Um
it's really salty, but I've tried it before. It's really good.
Caviar.
Caviar, yeah. But it's expensive as all hell. Like
Yes, it
for a
is.
little tiny tin, it's like $20. It's like oh,
Yeah.
never mind. But yeah.
And the more expensive I'm trying to like remember from videos, it can be from like $20 to several $1,000s for
Hmm.
caviar. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm looking at the audience. Most countries know a little English these days.
Yeah. I've been to Ohio to see more family, and I
Yes.
tried one of this little girl's VR headset. Scared the shit out of me because these spiders were jumping at me. I was trying to shoot them, and I almost punched the TV. So I took that headset off and just ran out of there. And then we went to the Ohio thing baseball stadium where my cousin or my uncle, I don't care, he stole a hat, but said he bought it. And I could still, I knew he stole it, but I keep telling my Grammy that, or my grandma, sorry, my grandma that he stole it. He's like, no, he bought it. And I was like, no, he didn't. But there was no metal detectors, and it was like a tent thing, so there was no metal detectors there. So he just like put it on his head, removed the tag. He was like, oh, and he walked out of there. I was like, what a man. So I was a kid back then where I was like, you have to pay for it. I don't care anymore. But yeah. Have you been to any soccer games or football games?
Um, Professional or high school or
I didn't
college?
say, I didn't say that.
I've been well, I mean, I've been to numerous high school football games when I was in high school,
Never
and
in my
I've
life.
been to like one college football game, but that was like I think when I was out of college, like a neighbor of mine gave my family tickets to
Man, I'm
the
trying to get a
college
man.
football, and so we went to the football game,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, but I'm not a big soccer person, or in the UK it's known as football,
Soccer.
and like hockey and all like. But yeah, I like American football and um let's see, yeah, about
Yeah, I've
American
I've
football.
I've never been to a football game. Um, I have streamed it over on Twitch. Um, and I got like 2,000 consecutive viewers for that stream. I should have been banned, but I didn't. Because I was streaming a completely copyrighted live video of like almost the Super Bowl. It was almost time for the Super Bowl. People in my Discord will not shut the up. Um, uh, I've been to a Seattle Sounders soccer game. The most boring shit of my life. I mean, you like on TV, you like when they kick it and it's going towards the goal, you think it's gonna go in, but it's like it has another 2 miles to go. Like that field is so big, and we went there before the players were probably even there. I mean, I got to see professional players. Well, Seattle Sound, are they professional? Like the Sounders? I don't think they are. I think they're like maybe they are, but they're popular here, but in Washington. But I
Where
got
is the like button? There is no like button.
shut the.
There is no like button, Chris. You can, however, don't give me that look. You can, however, um, subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your
How
post
do you think he got
notifications,
here? He is
and
subscribed.
no, not necessarily.
Yeah, he's the cool kid. He
He's
subscribes.
the cool kid.
Anyone
And
else
then
is
you'll know
no.
when I go live. And you can also subscribe to Big Moss's YouTube page as well.
Look up Big Moss. You're not gonna find nothing, but we
You
probably
know.
will. But um, yeah, um, yeah. Soccer is super lame. Everyone was drunk, even including my mom and her boyfriend at the time, Brian. Um, but yeah, super boring. Everyone's drunk. Everyone's standing up, and they're just like passing it back and forth. I'm like, oh, fucking Christ. Um, it's like I couldn't explain how boring those games are because it's just a fucking ball, and if one player just falls, he acts like it's the end of the fucking world. My leg, referee, my leg broke it. Like, get the fuck up. I was popcorn. Next question. Anyway, hockey. Hockey's the shit. I've been to a hockey game. My uncle plays hockey, not professionally, but he's part of the Fire Ants, and he plays hockey. He is 52, still playing hockey. He's gotten a knee replacement. He has a tumor in his head, and he's still playing hockey. And he's a principal of a school, so he's a pretty badass uncle. Um, and he plays hockey, and he's been to a couple championships, won a couple, and actually at the T-Bird. Have you heard of those people? At the T-Bird, it's not professional. I don't think it's I don't fucking know it's professional anymore. But it's like for our state, it's like not professional. What's like almost professional?
Um,
Like not major league.
semi-professional,
I guess so. Whatever. Like the
amateur.
like amateur league, whatever. Um, yeah. So they would play in their big ass arena, which is so cool for them to let them do. And then it'd be them playing. So we watch my uncle Bill play, um, and then he'd win or they'd lose, and then we would stay and watch the T-Birds play. That all rhymed for some reason. Hey, if I was Canadian, I'd say hey. Okay. But yeah, hockey is super cool. This has nothing to do with traveling, but
No,
um, we would
we
tra-
went from
we
traveling.
would travel 10 miles to get there.
Yeah, we went
Um,
from traveling to now talking about sports.
um, but yeah, the like button. Actually, you can hit the like button. That'd be really helpful. Um,
Yes,
we have
you can hit the like button.
we have
And
actually no likes in the stream. I'll give you the first one. There you go. Um,
is this the sports chat?
welcome to the sports bar. Um, but no, hockey is the only sport I've seen where two players of the opposite team can get in a fight, and until their knees hit the ground, the referees cannot touch them. Like they will fight it out until like there'll be blood. I've seen blood on the ice. It's an amazing sport. It really is. I've been to. Or go ahead. What kind of events have you? What events have you been to? I haven't been to any concerts, which is lame. But
Okay, I have been to, like I said, I was to a football game, baseball game.
okay,
I was college football, and then professional baseball. And let me tell you the difference between college football and professional baseball. One is you go into the you go into like the arena, not the arena, but you go into like the stadium of the baseball team, and it's, for me anyway, going to go get a drink or something like a soda or whatever. I have to watch out because everyone is walking around looking, they're not looking down to see me, short little me, but
run
they're
their ass
walking,
over.
but they're walking around with a cup
Beer
of beer. And I have been so many times like inches
spilled
away
on.
from being dumped on with
Yeah,
beer. It's not even funny. And they're loud and they're obnoxious. And when they get, when they drink too many beers, they get a little loud and they'll get a little drunk. you
yeah.
know.
You just said. Can I tell you the difference between professional football and baseball? Um,
No,
two
I didn't
different
say
sports.
I didn't no, I know this.
What did
I
you
know
say?
I said did I say
You
okay.
said professional
Professional
football
football
and
and
baseball
okay,
and college
college foot
baseball.
college football and professional baseball. I
They're
know there is a difference.
two different sports. That's the
I know
difference.
that. I know.
Two different fields. Well, it's not different
Yes.
fields, but it's a diamond.
Yes. Football field, baseball diamond. Yes.
No, it's still a field, but it's just a yeah.
Yes. And we in our um baseball arena, or not arena, or baseball area, has an actual pool in it. It's a swimming pool.
What the hell are you
People
talking
can
about?
people pay tickets. Their ticket is in a pool and they can watch the baseball game while in the swimming pool.
Your state is whack. um. Oh, but chat. Speaking of traveling, I traveled on Google Maps to Pam's house, and
Yes.
her house exactly what I thought it looked like. Um,
Yes. Miss
just look
Big Moss came to my house the other day
via internet. Looks
via the
exactly the same as
internet.
I thought it would be. It's just opposite reversed. Um, but I'm grateful that my town is a row of houses and then everything else is the same. Pam lives in like a village that's never stopping. And I don't think I could go to her house knowing that if I have to leave her house, it'll take me 30 minutes of houses to get to an actual street. So I don't know about that. Maybe I'll helicopter there because I don't know about driving through 10 different streets of the houses that look exactly the same. And then you have
Well,
company.
our neighborhood looks exactly the same, but different neighborhoods have different like rooftops and stuff. Depending, this is like our neighborhood is kind of a newer neighborhood, but there are some neighborhoods in other parts of Arizona and Phoenix that they're definitely like different from each other.
Yeah. Oh no, he's gone. Maybe. I can check them. Chris, if you're still here and the number's messed up, do you have any questions for us about traveling or any questions like that?
Or
But
sports.
I don't watch sport. I love the Rams. I bought a controller that looks like the Rams, but
Yeah.
I
There
don't really
was
care.
like two people in here earlier and then like it keeps going down to one. So
One of
we're good.
it's that's just me.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, um, traveling. I was born. Where were you born?
I was born in the Philippines.
That's not a location. Where were you born?
I was born in the Philippines. It's a country
Okay, where were you born?
in the Philippines.
What's state or prime minister? What's it called? Like
Okay, in the Philippines, I was born in Venezuela, Bulacan, Philippines.
Venezuela. Okay, that's cool. This sounds
Yes.
nice.
Have I been there? No. I mean, have I
What do
looked
you
at
mean? Have
like
you been there? You were
no, no,
born
no, no,
there.
no. No, have I looked at like what it looks like now? No, I have not. I was like I was very, very, very young when I left and came
Ooh.
to the States.
Oh well, I ain't going there. Um, no, that's cool. I didn't know you're from like a foreign country. That's cool.
Yes. Now, one place that I
Huh.
would like to go if I could travel is I would like to go to because I was watching this um couple. Their name is Charisma and Cole, and they have a YouTube channel. And he is in a wheelchair, and she is his wife. And they travel around, and they recently went to Alaska on a cruise ship.
Okay.
And
Now,
then they went on a cruise ship in Alaska, and then they also went on this train, and the train is handicapped accessible, and I thought it was like really really cool because I was like, if they can go on a cruise and it's handicapped accessible and they can do things, not everything that they could do because not everything was handicapped accessible, then like that would be cool because I've always wanted to go on a cruise ship and I've always wanted to go traveling, and like Alaska is so pretty. It's cold as hell, but I wouldn't mind going to Alaska to go see them, to go see whales and stuff.
you wouldn't want to see anybody in particular, or
That person is no longer there.
oh, okay. Um, um, in this day, I thought like I would think in this day and age they would just have accessibility for uh, eh, ah! Wheelchair accessibility for anything, like a tram or a train or a
um, it
cruise or
depends.
a fucking plane.
Well,
Like
I mean, airplanes are not handicapped accessible. And when
that's dumb. Like
if a person in a take for example, a person in a motorized wheelchair wants to go on a plane, they have to go in the
a
seat,
normal wheelchair.
normal seat, and then they put the wheelchair with the luggage. And a lot of times, the people that put the luggage in the wheelchair or
They
the
have no
luggage
idea what they're
in the
doing.
plane have no idea what they're doing, and so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
ruin the chair
yeah.
and they like disconnect the wires or whatever. And once you get to say I was traveling to, I don't know, say I went from
Ooh,
where I live to say New York. Once I okay, or yeah, once I got to New York, how would I get around? Well, besides subways, how would I get around if they, or if I went somewhere else, how would I get around? You could rent a van, but vans are expensive. They might not show up till hours later, so you're stuck in the airport for hours.
yeah,
So um if I if I go anywhere, if I can't travel by car, by my van, I don't go.
yeah. So, I think my question is pretty good. I, or it's my story and then a question. So, I have never been driving with somebody or been flying or something like that. I've had one incident where me and my grandma stopped at a McDonald's and we couldn't get the parking brake from park to drive. It was just like stuck. And we had a button to reset it, but that button was stuck anyway. So we had to wait for 4 fucking hours to wait for a tow truck. But anyway, I've never in a car ran out of gas. We've been close to, but we've gotten to a gas station. We've never ran out of gas. We've never had any problems. Have you in your wheelchair ever ran out of gas in a place where it's like, how the fuck am I supposed to get home?
As in the battery has run out on my chair?
Like not in your house. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
tell us about that.
I was at a mall, right?
Oh
And
my god.
I was at a mall. I went to go
Tried the
visit.
segues.
I went to go visit my grandmother, and I was at the mall, and it was like dying, and I'd go
Who?
like maybe
The
I
chair?
make
Or the
maybe the chair,
okay.
right, and I would go like an inch, and I'd turn the power off, and I'd count to 30, and I'd turn the power on, and I'd go another inch, turn the power off, count to 30, turn the power on. And I had called my mom and I was like, "Mom, my battery is like dead." I was like, "I can hopefully maybe get to the entrance where you pick me up."
Your grandma couldn't push you?
I was with no, see, I went by my mom dropped me off at the mall and I just was like tooling around the mall by myself. Cuz
Oh,
that's what I used to do. Is that my mom or my dad would take me to the mall and drop me off, and then when I was ready to come home, I'd call and they'd
oh,
come
so
pick
this
me
wasn't
up.
like a year ago.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought because I was guessing your mom couldn't walk around that long for the
No, no, no,
mall.
no,
So
no. So, I just I called her up and I was like, "Can you come pick me up? I'm like I'm inching my way to the door." I was like, "By the time you get here, I should be at the door."
oh yeah.
And they got to the house. They By the time my mom showed up at the door to pick me up, I was sitting outside them. I was like, "Okay, I'm here. You're gonna have to like unhook the chair, like unhinge it, and push
Hmm.
me into the van because it's dead."
Okay, so you can push it. It is a pushable.
Well, I mean, it is pushable. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if you hit the hinges or the clutches, does turn into a you can push the chair. Yes, you can.
Okay. Cool.
It's not very like it's heavy, but it is pushable.
All
So,
right. Nice. Let's see.
would I suggest running out of battery power when you're like at the mall or somewhere? No, because, it would be heavy. Yeah, it would be very heavy.
Yeah, that's probably like 1,000 some pound chair. Maybe.
Well, with me in it, I'm not gonna tell you how much it is.
Maybe like 1,080.
No,
Probably like
it's
a
like
squirrel.
it's like I think it's like 5, 6 something pounds. It's heavy. And that's like without me in it. With me in it, it's
Six
well,
hundred.
yeah, probably.
Like 40 pounds. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I was 40 pounds. No.
No. I've been to malls. Me and my grandma used to go to malls a lot. We'd always go to Hallmark and then Hot Topic and then the Apple Store just to look at
Yes.
cool stuff.
Yes.
And I think it was when I was 13 or 14, I finally got my first iPhone, which is the iPhone 6S,
Yeah.
which they don't even make those shits anymore. I think
No.
I have it,
See,
but
we're under traveling. As we're traveling, we're traveling. We're traveling to football games, to soccer games, to baseball games. We're traveling to the mall. We're traveling,
yeah,
not necessarily traveling to places like foreign lands and stuff, but we're traveling.
yeah, we're traveling, and we always do that. And then the iPod was the first thing I got. This is like 7 years old. This is an iPod fifth generation. I think Apple's currently on their ninth generation, and this thing cannot hold a charge between like 5 minutes. If it's fully charged, it's like a 5 minute battery. So who gives a shit? But shut up. Not ask you. Um,
I had one of those things that was, I think, was it the iPod Mini,
shuffle.
and all it had, like,
Oh,
yes, the shuffle, and it held music, and that was all it. That's
yeah.
all it held, right? And then I forget which.
I didn't know how to download on that shit, so I didn't buy it.
I forget. I think was I in college is when my parents bought me my first iPhone. Not
BlackBerry.
iPhone, but my first cellular phone. And it
You
was
just
a,
say
a
phone, bro.
it was a special that I forget which company it was, had
BlackBerry.
for disabled people, that they gave them a phone, and it was like a discounted phone rate. You had an MP3 player. Oh wow,
Yeah,
Chris.
my brother had one. Yep, my brother had a blue one with a tiny ass LCD screen with four little buttons. Looked like a skimpy ass little DS. So yeah, but um, God, traveling can't go as far as 40 minutes.
No, it can't. We might have to
Even
end at
even
the
though I've
40-minute mark.
um, but the places we've traveled to, I wasn't allowed Apple.
Why weren't you allowed Apple?
I mean, I only eat blueberries, but why weren't you allowed Apple? Where the fuck did that thing? Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Too expensive.
Ah,
This thing's like $100, but still, yeah. This iPhone is like $1,000. But this is the first phone besides my yellow one. But this is the first phone I've actually had in more than like 3 years. All the other ones, I've lost 6 iPhones once in a year, and they were all lost at school.
oh no.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure they were stolen. And actually, there was this one time where I was in the principal's office, like always, and they were yabbing shit. Why would you curse at a teacher? I don't care. Um, because I wanted to. And he was on his phone, and the case was the same case as my phone. And I was like, "Oh, that's a cool phone. Like, do you have a background to it? Because maybe he stole it or some shit." And I saw it, and it was like his wife and his kids or whatever. I was like, "All right, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, my phone has the same case. That's cool." But there was one time where it was the iPhone tracker or whatever the hell, and
Yeah.
my phone was moving like throughout my school, and then it went out of my school and started going pretty fast, like down the road. And so we would just follow my phone until it got to a certain house, and then we got it. It was really fucking awkward
It's
because
like, you know that my phone just tracked yourself. Tracked me here, right?
what?
No, I can just see you going up to the door and saying, "By the way, that's my phone you have, because it tracked me. It tracked you here. My phone tracked you here."
Yeah, there was one time. Well, that time it happened, it was actually one of my friends that picked up my phone, and I thought it was lost. And the friend that was Tajane. So that was fucking awesome.
See, we're traveling. We're traveling all over, dealing with travel topics.
Yeah. Have
Yes.
you ever traveled anywhere and it was like a total disappointment?
Um,
Like, have you been to like Australia? Chris, where are you from? You ever been to Australia or like
no,
any
I have
places
not.
like that where it's like a total shit stain there?
No, I mean, if I were to be able to travel to Australia, that
Oh,
would be cool. But
I'd like to see the alligators.
would I have I been somewhere that was like, ah, why are we here?
Yeah, it was
Um,
like you got there and it's like, not what I thought it was.
no, I have not.
Hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't. When my grandma would take me somewhere, I wouldn't look it up and be like, "Is this place crappy?" I would just be there and be like, "Oh, had no idea." So nothing was ever like, "This is not what it looked like in the pictures," because I didn't care.
Right.
Um, yeah, yeah, I didn't really care to look it up in the pictures. That's a 7-Eleven bottle. Oh God, I've used this water bottle like 14 times now. Ugh,
I see. Anyway, so we are going to. I mean,
we cannot stop at 40 minutes.
okay. So we're going
Hour.
through. Okay.
So we
Okay.
can go from traveling to
Well, okay. No, we've traveled to actual places, and then
well, the
we've
main
kind of
topic of this podcast was traveling, but
was
now we can
traveling.
splurge.
Yes.
So how was your day today? We didn't even start off with how was your day.
Exactly. It was good. My day was good. Like I got up and I got dressed and I got ready for the day. I went onto you now and went to see Smiling Charlie, and then I streamed, and then he streamed again, and then I streamed again, and then I came here.
Who is Smiling Charlie, and how can I follow that guy?
Smiling Charlie is a fantastic you nower. He is very like positive, and he has a great um following, and he has the like his streams are funny. What? His streams are funny, and I mean he's just like sometimes he'll stream from his work, right? He'll stream from his work, he'll stream from um his house. It's just like he's just laid back and quit giving me that look. I know that you can't come on and watch, and I'm so upset that you can't
Bullshit.
watch. you know, to but it's just really fun. You
Yeah.
know, he gives positive streams. I mean, Chris was there today. Um, you know, Chris was in there.
Okay. Um.
By the way, Mr. Moss, Chris's birthday was recent.
Motherfucker. 27th.
Yes. Yesterday.
My apologies, you big dick and Aussie.
Yeah. His birthday was
Happy
yesterday.
20th birthday. Happy 21st.
So, yeah.
Yeah. My birthday is when's my birthday, Pam?
November something?
Try a different month below that.
Oh crap. October something.
October.
Pam wished me happy birthday. I did. I wished him a happy birthday.
October. Chris, when's my birthday? October.
I know I have it somewhere.
I bet you fucking don't.
I do. It's in my calendar.
Only Logan is my goddamn birthday. That's awesome. I know his birthday by heart. He's the only friend I have. I know his birthday by heart. It's October 9th. And also my other friend, Ava, October 9th. They're the only
Um,
people because they were the most impactful in my life.
oh, thanks. Okay.
Not I can't no. It's like with phone numbers. You have any phone have you had to remember phone numbers in your life?
I used to. I don't anymore. I'm old. Pam
Fact.
likes
No.
Charles. I do. Well, there was one customer of his, right? And they were really, the customer was cute. And I was like, oh, he's cute. And Charlie looks at the stream and goes, yeah, he is. When is your birthday? Oh my gosh, why don't I have it on my why don't I have it in my why don't I have it in my phone?
Such bullshit, chat.
Okay, when's mine?
January 16th,
You're off by a day.
15th.
Yes.
Fuck.
You're off by a day.
I was close.
Yes, you were. When is your birthday? Oh my god.
October something. I don't know. When is it?
I'm just gonna put every day.
I'm not. I'm,
Just
I'm,
the
I'm not
month.
gonna. I'm not gonna tell anybody and see who texts me. Seriously, because today on Snapchat, my friend Cameron posted a picture of him and his girlfriend. Lovey dovey. Um, in text it said, "I love you," and I texted him back, "I love you too," and then he texted back, "I love you as well, bro." So I do have good friends. Pam never says she loves me. That's fine. But the fifth incorrect. It's not an odd number.
The 12th.
Nope.
The
That's
10th.
no.
The 6th.
Nope. Why don't you have this? I've. It's. No, I'm not going to give you that hint. You could literally find it so easily.
The 14th of October.
Chris, you know, Chris, go into
Pam thinks
Pammy's.
Charlie's customers are on.
Oh, they probably are. But Chris, go into Pam's Discord and go into birthdays, and you'll find it right in there. So, you know, January 15th. Why do I think it's 16th? Whose birthday's on the 16th? There's someone on the 16th. I know it is. But yeah, I'll be 19, and I don't think anything will change between.
October 20th.
Yep, there you go. I hope you write me a song or something. But Chris, you need to change your profile. But yeah, my last birthday was fun. I don't remember what I got, actually. I don't remember. Probably useful stuff, hopefully. But yeah, traveling is always fun. If I could do it, I definitely would go to Pam's house. I'd fly to Chris's house. Oh, maybe not. But I'd fly to a lot of people's houses. I'd fly to some people on the internet's houses and kick their ass, and then go back home and go to the mall with my grandma and get Starbucks. That's what we used to do all the time. I'd get and actually on UpLive, which is another app you can go on to and do nothing with. My title on there is Cloud Puffin, and every new person's like, "Oh, you smoke weed, bro?" And I'm like, "No, it's not what it fucking meant." So I went to Starbucks and got the caramel cloud macchiato, and
Was it tasty?
it was, yes. You can also get a caramel cloud macchiato iced, which is just you're saying hot and iced at the same time. So just caramel cloud macchiato. Yeah, macchiato is just chocolate. So yeah, macchiato iced. That is super cool because it has foam and it uses that new lid they use. I don't know what lid they use now. Probably like a safe for the environment. I'm probably wondering, do they probably still use recyclable cups? They probably. I think they're like the biggest people that worry about the world in that factor. But yeah, I wish I could do all that stuff. I probably will soon. But I was watching with traveling. I would love to one day for music or whatever go on tours and stuff. But I was watching a YouTube video of rappers getting booed off stage, and that is definitely one thing I'd be terrified for,
Yes.
just to like get booed. But if I know if I know my DJ, or if I just play the fucking music, because I know I'm not gonna f it up probably. Um, I have such a good, or at least I know I have such a good talent with, um, not with just rapping my songs or singing my songs, but I have a good talent with making people laugh in the audience and getting engagement. So, I don't think it would go to shit. So I think I think I'd have a great concert. So, I'd want, all the smoke that all they have for like the bass drops, 1, 2, 3, go, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why rappers. I guess it's okay, but I don't know why rappers. It's mostly is rappers. Um. Oh, anyway, I'm on a major topic now. So, rappers, when they do their bass drops to their song, or like goes the 808s or the basses, they will get a water bottle. That looks terrible. They'll get a water bottle and just toss it and like spray everybody with water, and they can tell they all have their phones out. And I'm like, yeah, spend $60 for me on a ticket, and then spend another 1,000 because I ruined your fucking phone. I'm smart. Um, I probably wouldn't do that. I'd have like a splash zone, just be there and just toss a bucket on the one guy, and then just miss by an inch, so he's still dry. He's like, God damn it! I think that's in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. He's like the splash zone. Anyway, um, but I don't know if you've noticed, but there's a difference between rappers and any other country, any other artist. When it comes to rappers, it's Lil Wayne or Lil Uzi or Lil whatever, Lil Big Moss, Lil something, Lil something. When it comes to any other artist, it's Pamela D. It's Blake Shelton. It's their name, because they're not embarrassed of what they're making. And rappers are most likely, or just they don't want to be referred to when they're rapping as their name, because
Right.
they don't want to be, um maybe they don't want their name to be with their story. I know it's very real for a story like Eminem. I don't know why his name's Eminem. Don't really care. He is one of the best rappers there ever will be. Never listened to Tupac. I just wasn't in that culture of music. All right, I never heard him. I think I was born when he was alive. Maybe not. But my grandma makes this joke of Tupac is kaput, which is his name backwards, and I guess kaput means dead, which I didn't know. So, um, or pakut or kaput. Two, yeah, yeah. Um, but traveling would be cool. If I did go on tour, I'd want to, and then we can go for your. So my dream, we can end it off with dreams or whatever. My dream would be for like music wise. We can do music dreams. Would be for like having a tour, and for my bodyguard, I would hire my in school suspension um, guard, Mr. Ruffin. He is a big black teddy bear. I love him to death. Wish I could see him, but I don't know. He's still working at the middle school. I would get suspensions probably every other day. Have to go to in-school suspension or just go home. And he would like, I don't know if he would like to, but he would like to have me in in-school suspension, and I'd be the only one most of the days. But I don't know if it's allowed nowadays. But if I ever did something stupid, he'd flick me, and his flicks hurt. They were like hard, where they like, and I don't know how he did it. He must have got taught by his dad or something. But I'd hire him as my bodyguard. I hired. He definitely wasn't my friend, but he was like a student. His name was Steven. He was gay, and he could be very gay at some points. But I'd hire him because of his work ethic for different stuff. He was very, um, he knew what he liked, knew what he didn't. He's like, "How about this teacher?" He's like, "Oh fuck him." He's like, he's so dumb. He's not a teach, whatever. But definitely do that, and then maybe I'd bring Pam. So what? What are your music dreams? And like, who would you take for different stuff? Like, what was your dreams?
Well, first of all, I would like to actually be discovered. You know, like
Yeah.
I have an EP out. I have an EP and one song.
Hmm.
Um, I would like to do another song and maybe
Mhm.
another EP. Um, I would, as far as going on like the road, if I ever became that well known, which in all honesty, probably not. But
Mm.
if I ever became that well known, I don't know, I wouldn't mind like opening for someone. I don't know. I honestly okay, I wouldn't mind opening for Big Moz. There we go.
We
um
have the little guys do the performances, and we get the big guys in the performance. No, but yeah,
yeah, Big Moz, Little Pam.
two out of the four of her songs hit, and then the other ones are I don't like them. They're just sad and not. They're good, but I just don't want to hear them. So I'm not gonna say which one they are, but the ones that are good are damn and damn too. So the other ones are sad and depressed. I just don't listen to that shit. But um, definitely, if you did probably damn one and then damn two, that would be cool. Um, but yeah, and I have never seen like a wheelchaired performer or a disability performer like well disability. I've seen a bunch of people. The blind guy who does piano, Billy Joel or whatever it is. I think that's the guy.
No,
Um,
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah. Um, and it's still amazing how he can play piano blind. I mean, I can't do it focusing clearly, so I don't know how he does it blind. Um, but yeah. What the hell are you talking about? Blind? How the fuck I get him blind?
Uh Disabled people
Oh yeah,
going
I've
on
never seen.
performing.
I think you would get popular. Hopefully not popular for that, but you would definitely be on covers of like. Is there like disabled magazines? But
Only
you would definitely be on like MTV on like stuff for disabled woman open for like a big like performer. That would be a huge thing for like disability people and give a lot of hope for disability kids and stuff like that. And I think it'd be a really big deal, and that would be awesome. I think I would do that for any upcoming artist who has a disability with a lisp or like that one almost said a bad word like that one disability kid Diamond in the Rough. Have you heard that song?
I have not. I need to
Bro,
look it up.
I'm not gonna do his accent because it's
I'm
like
not. I'm
it's
gonna
it's a-
have to
it's
look
it's an
it up.
autistic kind of voice ish.
Right.
It's like how you would say a gay voice. Hi. But it's Diamond in the Rough, and he fucking performed it at a concert, and I think 10,000 people were there. I mean, have you seen? Oh, I don't know what his name is, but people were talking about him stealing someone else's. He was like he talked kind of like a country, but he had like blonde hair. He's like, this is how you make a something type beat in like 30 minutes, and then he would make the beat. And be like, now it's just some simple, it's some like whatever lyrics. And he's like, uh, he would go, but like it was like 2 months of this TikTok stuff, and he would blow up for doing this shit. And then like the next month, I see him on stage, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't know what I'm doing wrong as a as an artist that I know I'm good, that I'm really nowhere.
Right.
And then it's these fucking people um that just go on stage instantly. I'm like, what the fuck? Like what's happening? So I don't know. Maybe I just need to contact somebody. I don't know, because my songs aren't really. Some of them are bangers, and some of them are just dumb. Like Moonlight is my most heard song between like different people. It's like 1,800 different people, but it's only been heard like 2,000 times um in total, and that is terrible because I have songs like Confession or Dream Day or Daydream, whatever the hell it's called. Um, my newest song that what people say slaps or goes hard, whatever the hell, or it's fire. Um, that would like for like bars or whatever, I couldn't do it in bars because it's like I may maybe, but no one would know the song, and it would be
Right.
kind of weird doing my song and like no one's singing it or anything.
Right.
But I would do like maybe I'd do Dear Pammy or I'd do some slow song like Pills or Elf on the Shelf. I never really realized I have a lot of songs. That's really cool. I think this or next month I'll have like 16 songs out, which is awesome. Um but haven't really got anywhere. 2000 I've been at a concurrent 2000 monthly listeners, which is good, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. So I just
No,
need to start posting more on TikTok. Did you see my TikTok video I posted?
not
Because
yet.
it got muted. It got muted, so I deleted it. I put I got a Captain Crunch box, and there was a place the word there to make the sentence, and it was like the captain of whatever. So I just made it the funniest I could. I was like, there are five, and then I put sluts, and then like this, and all you need is a beer and grab a penis and go to the floor and F some gays, and then the captain would like to whatever you. And I just made it like as funny as I thought it was. And I acted like I just bought this cereal and I didn't know that it was on the back. I was like, I just bought the cereal and let me tell you what's on the back. And I read it in that voice. And the next day, because I don't do TikTok to care about TikTok, I just do it to maybe get some followers. And I look back like 2 days later because I don't watch that shit. Um, I don't know if you do you post TikToks. What's your TikTok?
I do post my TikTok. I do, not all the time, but every now and then I'll post.
What is your TikTok, man?
1,300 and some odd fan.
What is your TikTok?
Wait, what? My
What's your
TikTok is,
name on TikTok?
oh, it's AZ Wheels.
Izzy was on TikTok. Mine
It's at
is
AZ Wheels.
I don't know what mine is on TikTok actually. I don't care. Um, but
Yeah, it's
I
at
think
AZ Wheels.
I have 1,500 followers. So just beat it. Um, but yeah, that was our podcast for traveling and stuff.
Yes.
Um, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what was your favorite part and where would you travel to. Pam, do the rest of the outro.
Yeah, so next week, hopefully next week we'll be talking about a different topic. Mr. or Big Moss and I need to come up with something else.
Sometime
So
next week.
until then, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those those bell notifications, hit
Post
that like
notification.
button, comment where you would like to travel to, and we will see you next time on Off the Record.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.